Imagine the universe as a vast ocean of energy, where every thought, every action, and every intention creates waves that propagate infinitely. Just as gravity keeps the planets in orbit, there are invisible laws that shape every aspect of our lives. Whether you are aware of them or not, these laws are always at work, influencing your experiences and creating the reality around you. The true magic begins when you become aware of them and start applying them intentionally. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to manifest their desires so effortlessly, while others struggle to achieve their goals? The answer lies in the understanding and application of these laws. In this guide, inspired by the teachings of masters like Bob Proctor, we will explore the 12 universal laws, which are the key to unlocking the unlimited power of manifestation within you. Each law offers insight into life, the world, and our role in the universe. Get ready to dive deep into knowledge that can transform your reality, bringing clarity, purpose, and abundance to every area of your life. Law of Divine Oneness. The law of divine oneness is the foundation upon which all other universal laws are built. It states that everything in the universe is intrinsically connected. This connection transcends logical understanding. It's an energetic and spiritual bond that links us to all things. Every thought, action, and emotion you experience is tied to the whole, and every person, object, and being in the universe plays a fundamental role in this grand fabric of existence. How to apply? To apply this law, the first step is to understand that nothing in the universe exists in isolation. Your actions, thoughts, and even emotions affect the energy around you. If you desire something, start vibrating in harmony with that desire, knowing that you are already part of something much greater. Every thought is a stone in the universe's lake. Imagine throwing a stone into a calm lake. The ripples that emerge aren't confined to where the stone fell. They spread across the entire surface of the water. In the same way, your thoughts and actions create ripples in the universe. When you emit thoughts of love, kindness, and positivity, those vibrations reverberate through the cosmos, affecting not only you but everyone around you. You are part of a cosmic web. Imagine for a moment that your life is a thread in a vast cosmic web. When you pull on a thread, it affects the entire structure of the web. Similarly, when you act with compassion, positivity, or even negativity, you are tugging at the threads of this web, affecting the whole. This means that in order to change your reality, you must first understand your relationship with the universe. The power of empathy. By understanding the connection that exists between all beings, you begin to realize the importance of acting with empathy. What you do to others, you do to yourself. A simple act of kindness towards someone in need creates a positive energy flow that returns to you in unexpected ways. This is the very essence of the concept of karma. What goes around comes around. Nature as a reflection. Divine oneness is also manifested in nature. When you care for the planet, you are caring for yourself. The air you breathe, the water you drink, the food you consume, all of it is part of this connection. Therefore, by making conscious choices like reducing plastic use or recycling, you are contributing to the well-being of the whole. Imagine you are going through a stressful time at work. Perhaps you're in conflict with a colleague or facing a challenging project. Instead of reacting impulsively, remember that your actions are interconnected with everything around you. By choosing to act with patience and compassion, you not only resolve the conflict in a more harmonious way, but also create a more positive work environment. This positive energy affects everyone and comes back to you in unexpected ways, whether through greater collaboration, recognition, or an overall sense of well-being. Law of vibration. The law of vibration states that everything in the universe is in constant motion and vibration. This includes your thoughts, emotions, and desires. The vibrational frequency you emit is responsible for attracting the types of experiences and people that come into your life. In other words, what you feel internally directly reflects in your external experiences. How to apply? To apply the law of vibration, it's essential to align your thoughts and emotions with what you want to manifest. If you desire prosperity, love, or health, you need to vibrate at the frequency of those experiences, feeling as if they are already part of your reality. Practical reflections. Your vibration determines what you attract. Think about the last time you entered a room where someone was extremely negative. you probably felt an immediate shift in the energy around you, and it may have affected your own emotional state. This happens because vibrations communicate in a silent but powerful way. Similarly, when you vibrate positively, you attract people and situations aligned with that energy, raising your frequency. Raising your vibration is the key to manifesting your desires. Emotions like love, gratitude, enthusiasm, and joy have high vibrational frequencies, while emotions like fear, anger, and sadness have low frequencies. When you keep your thoughts and emotions at a high frequency, the universe responds by bringing experiences that match that vibration. The importance of surrounding yourself with positive energy. The people you spend the most time with have a direct impact on your vibration. If you surround yourself with individuals who constantly complain or have a negative outlook on life, it's likely that your vibrations will also be affected. On the other hand, when you spend time with optimistic and motivated people, your own vibration naturally elevates. Change your vibration to change your reality. If you're feeling stuck in a negative situation, remember that you have the power to change your vibration. This can be done through simple practices like meditation, positive affirmations, physical exercise, or even listening to uplifting music. The frequency shift starts internally and reflects externally. Practical application example. If you're preparing for a job interview and feel anxious or insecure, take a moment to imagine how it would feel to be confident and grateful for the opportunity. Take a deep breath, visualize success, and feel the joy that would come with landing the position. By changing your vibration before the interview, you not only improve your own energy but also the way others perceive you. This can be the deciding factor in the final outcome. Law of action. The law of action is simple but powerful. To manifest your desires, you must take action. No dream comes true without you taking concrete steps toward it. Even the biggest goals begin with small steps. How to apply? When you have a desire or goal, ask yourself, what is the first step I can take today to achieve this? Action creates momentum and opens doors to opportunities you never imagined. The power of aligned action. It's not just about acting for the sake of acting. The action must be aligned with your intentions and the vibrational frequency of what you desire. For example, if you want prosperity, your actions should reflect an abundance mindset, not one of scarcity. The importance of starting small. Often, the idea of achieving big goals can feel overwhelming. However, the law of action teaches us that even the smallest step toward your goal is a powerful movement. Every small action creates momentum, and as you continue moving forward, the universe responds by bringing more opportunities. Persistence and consistency. Manifestation doesn't happen all at once. The law of action requires persistence. You may not see immediate results, but every action, no matter how small, is laying the foundation for the manifestation of your desires. Persistence and consistency are key to maintaining momentum. Adjust along the way. Not every action you take will lead directly to success. Sometimes it will be necessary to adjust your approach, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward. The important thing is to not stop. The movement itself is what attracts opportunities. Practical application example. If you want to start your own business, the first step might be researching the market, creating a business plan, or even seeking out mentors who can guide you. Even if the final goal seems distant, every action you take brings you a little closer. The universe rewards those who are willing to act with faith and determination. Law of correspondence. The law of correspondence states that what happens in our outer world is a reflection of what is happening within us. If there is chaos or disharmony in your external life, it is likely that your internal emotions and thoughts are also out of balance. How to apply? To change your external reality, you must first make an internal adjustment. This involves examining your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions, and aligning them with what you want to see manifested. Your outer world is a mirror. Imagine your life as a mirror reflecting your internal thoughts and beliefs. If you are experiencing financial challenges, there may be limiting beliefs about money that need to be changed. If there is disharmony in your relationships, it could be a reflection of a lack of self-love or self-validation. Adjusting the internal to change the external. To change your circumstances, you need to start from within. If you want abundance, Begin by eliminating scarcity beliefs and replacing them with a mindset of prosperity. If you desire a healthy relationship, start by working on self-love and self-respect. Law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect, one of the simplest and easiest to understand, states that every action has a corresponding reaction. Everything you do creates a chain of events that returns to you, whether positive or negative. It's like planting seeds. If you plant seeds of good deeds, you will reap positive results. If you plant seeds of negativity, the results you harvest will be unfavorable. Cause and effect are always at play. Even the smallest actions have effects. For example, imagine starting your day by choosing to be kind to a stranger. This simple act can trigger a series of events. The stranger may spread that kindness to another person, who in turn impacts even more people. The ripple effect of one simple action can be greater than you imagine. Awareness of choices. Every time you make a decision, it generates a consequence. This means you have the power to shape the future through your choices in the present. It is essential to act consciously, knowing that every choice builds the reality you experience. Intentional action. The law of cause and effect teaches the importance of intentional action. If you want to attract something positive into your life, you must take actions that resonate with that desire. If your actions are misaligned with your goals, the effect will also be misaligned. Effects are not always immediate. One of the biggest challenges of this law is that the effect is not always immediate. Sometimes you may plant a seed and not see the results for months or even years. However, the effect always comes. This teaches us the importance of being patient and continuing to take good actions, even when the results are not immediately visible. Practical application example. Imagine you are trying to build an online business. It may seem frustrating in the first few months when you don't see many results. However, if you keep taking consistent actions, such as posting relevant content, engaging with your audience, and improving your services, the effects of those actions will eventually manifest in the form of success, clients, and recognition. The key is to be persistent and patient. The key to applying the law of cause and effect is becoming aware of your choices. Before acting, ask yourself, is this action bringing me closer to or further away from what I want to manifest? When you make conscious decisions aligned with your goals, you ensure that the effects of those actions work in your favor. The law of compensation is a direct extension of the law of cause and effect, focusing on the return you receive for what you offer to the world. Everything you give, whether it's time, energy, love, or work, comes back to you in some form, often multiplied. This means you will be rewarded according to the energy and intention you put into your actions. How to apply? The best way to apply this law is to offer to the world what you wish to receive in return. If you want more love, give love. If you desire more abundance, share generously what you already have. What you give to the universe returns to you, often in surprising ways. The energy you offer to the world returns to you. Everything you give to the world, whether positive or negative, will come back to you at some point. If you spread kindness, love, and generosity, these energies will find their way back into your life, often in unexpected forms. The reward doesn't always come from where you expect. Sometimes, you might help someone without expecting anything in return, and the reward may come from a completely different source. This teaches us that the universe is vast and works in mysterious ways, bringing rewards from diverse places. The important thing is to act with good intentions, knowing that the return will always come. You will always be rewarded for your effort. If you work hard and genuinely dedicate yourself to something, the law of compensation guarantees that you will be rewarded. The reward may take time to arrive, but it will come. It's like planting a tree. You may not see the fruits immediately, but in time they will start to appear. Life rewards generosity. The more you give, the more the universe gives back to you. This applies to all aspects of life: time, love, knowledge, or material resources. When you act generously and abundantly, the universe reflects that energy back to you, creating a cycle of prosperity. Practical application example. Imagine you are investing time in helping a coworker with an important project, even though it's not directly related to your own responsibilities. In the short term, it may seem like you're dedicating time and energy without any return, but in the long term, This action can result in recognition, new opportunities, or even a promotion. Often, the law of compensation rewards us in ways we don't always expect. Law of compensation. The law of compensation is a direct extension of the law of cause and effect, focusing on the return you receive for what you offer to the world. Everything you give, whether it's time, energy, love, or work, comes back to you in some form, often multiplied. This means you will be rewarded according to the energy and intention you put into your actions. How to apply? The best way to apply this law is to offer to the world what you wish to receive in return. If you want more love, give love. If you desire more abundance, share generously what you already have. What you give to the universe returns to you, often in surprising ways. The energy you offer to the world returns to you. Everything you give to the world, whether positive or negative, will come back to you at some point. If you spread kindness, love, and generosity, these energies will find their way back into your life, often in unexpected forms. The reward doesn't always come from where you expect. Sometimes, you might help someone without expecting anything in return, and the reward may come from a completely different source. This teaches us that the universe is vast and works in mysterious ways, bringing rewards from diverse places. The important thing is to act with good intentions, knowing that the return will always come. You will always be rewarded for your effort. If you work hard and truly dedicate yourself to something, the law of compensation guarantees that you will be rewarded. The reward may take time to arrive, but it will come. It's like planting a tree. You may not see the fruits immediately, but in time they will start to appear. Life rewards generosity. The more you give, the more the universe gives back to you. This applies to all aspects of life: time, love, knowledge, or material resources. When you act generously and abundantly, the universe reflects that energy back to you, creating a cycle of prosperity. Practical application example. Imagine you are investing time in helping a coworker with an important project, even though it's not directly related to your own responsibilities. In the short term, it may seem like you're dedicating time and energy without any return, but in the long term, this action can result in recognition, new opportunities, or even a promotion. Often, the law of compensation rewards us in ways we don't always expect. Law of attraction. The law of attraction is one of the most well-known and widely discussed, primarily due to its central role in conscious manifestation. It states that you attract into your life what you focus on most. If you maintain positive thoughts and emotions, you attract positive experiences. If your thoughts are focused on fear and scarcity, that's what you will attract. How to apply? To apply the law of attraction, you need to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with what you want to manifest. This means being very clear about what you want, visualizing yourself as having already achieved that goal, and keeping your vibration high with gratitude and optimism. You are a magnet. Everything you think, feel, and believe emits a vibrational frequency. The universe responds to that frequency, bringing you more of what you focus on. If you focus on abundance and gratitude, more of those experiences will be attracted into your life. The importance of clarity. To attract what you want, it's essential to be clear and specific about what you desire. The universe responds to your clarity of intention. If you are uncertain or indecisive, your manifestation will also be vague. Having a clear, focused goal helps align your actions and thoughts with the reality you want to create. Feel as if you've already received it. One of the most powerful keys to the law of attraction is to feel the emotion of already having achieved what you desire. When you feel grateful and happy as if you've already received your desire, you elevate your vibration to a level that harmonizes with its realization. Avoid focusing on what you don't want. One of the biggest obstacles to applying the law of attraction is focusing on fear, doubt, or scarcity. If you focus on what you don't want, such as financial worries or problematic relationships, the universe will respond to those thoughts and emotions, bringing more of those negative experiences. The key is to redirect your attention to what you truly want. Suppose you want to manifest a new home. Start by visualizing what it would be like to live in that new space. Imagine the details like the light coming through the windows, the comfort of the rooms, and the sense of security. Feel grateful for this house as if it were already yours. Every time you think about it, bring up that emotion of gratitude and joy. Over time, the universe will begin to align circumstances that bring you closer to that goal. Law of perpetual transmutation of energy. This law states that energy is always in motion and can be transformed from one form to another. This means that you have the power to transform negative situations and energies into something positive simply by changing your perception or action. Energy never remains stagnant. It is always flowing, and you can use this flow to your advantage. How to apply? When you find yourself in a negative situation, remember that this energy can be transformed. To transmute the energy, shift your focus to something positive. Use practices such as meditation, gratitude, or even physical movement to change the vibration of the energy around you. You have the power to transform any situation. Even in difficult moments, you have the power to transform the energy around you. By changing your perception, you can turn what seemed like a negative situation into an opportunity for growth and learning. Keep the energy moving. Stagnation creates blockages. If you feel stuck in a situation, move the energy. This can be done through physical action, such as exercise, or by shifting your mindset. Even a small adjustment in how you see things can change the entire dynamic of a situation. Use elevated emotions to transmute energy. High vibration emotions like love, joy, and gratitude have the power to transmute negative energies. When you feel stuck or discouraged, focus on something that evokes these positive emotions. This can transform the energy around you and open up new possibilities. Practical application example. Imagine you are experiencing a conflict in a personal relationship. Instead of focusing on anger or frustration, shift your perception and start looking for ways to learn from the situation. Perhaps the conflict is revealing areas where you can grow, such as communication or empathy. By transmuting the negative energy into an opportunity for development, you transform the dynamic of the relationship and find solutions that previously seemed impossible. Law of relativity. The law of relativity teaches that everything is relative, meaning that the way you perceive a situation depends on your perspective. Nothing is big or small, difficult or easy, until it is compared to something else. This means that the challenges in your life may seem insurmountable until you put them into perspective. How to apply? When facing difficulties, remember that everything is relative. Instead of focusing on what is lacking or what seems difficult, compare your situation to something less desirable. This creates a shift in perspective and can help you cultivate gratitude and resilience. Law of polarity. The law of polarity states that everything in the universe has an opposite. Without darkness, there would be no light. Without heat, we wouldn't understand what cold is. This means that within every negative experience lies the seed of a positive one. In any situation, you can choose where to focus your attention, on the negative side or on the growth opportunity that presents itself. How to apply? Whenever you are facing a challenge or difficult situation, remember that within this experience, there is a positive opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this situation to strengthen or evolve? Embrace the duality of life. Life is composed of opposites. Day follows night, joy follows sadness, and success can be preceded by failure. By accepting the duality of life, you begin to see that even challenging moments have a purpose, and it's possible to find the positive side in any circumstance. The key is in perspective. The law of polarity reminds us that when we face adversity, we can choose to focus on the problem or the solution. Even in the darkest moments, there is an opportunity for learning and growth. When you shift your perspective and look for the positive, you transform the situation. Leverage the opposite to create balance. Have you ever noticed that when you go through a challenging phase, the sense of overcoming it is even more intense? This happens because polarity helps create balance. Difficult moments intensify the appreciation for joy and peace. The law of polarity teaches that by experiencing the opposite, you can achieve greater inner harmony. Practical application example. If you are facing a financial crisis, instead of focusing solely on fear and scarcity, use this opportunity to learn about financial management, invest in self-discovery, and find new paths to create prosperity. The crisis may be the trigger that awakens skills and potential you hadn't explored before. Law of rhythm. The law of rhythm states that everything in the universe follows natural cycles and flows in rhythmic patterns. Think of the tides, the seasons, and even your emotions. Life is a constant flow of highs and lows, and the key to applying this law is to learn to flow with the natural rhythm of things rather than resist change. How to apply? Accept that life has cycles. When you're in a high moment, enjoy it, but also be aware that low moments may come, and that's okay. Similarly, if you're facing difficulties, remember that everything is temporary and life always balances itself out. The natural rhythm of life. Just as the seasons change, our lives also go through cycles of growth and decline, expansion and contraction. When you understand that these fluctuations are part of the process, you can navigate the highs and lows with more serenity. Resistance causes suffering. Resisting the natural cycles of life can lead to suffering. When we try to force things to stay the same or resist inevitable changes, we create internal tension. Learning to flow with the natural rhythm of things brings more peace and harmony to your life. Use low cycles for introspection. The low periods when you may feel less productive or discouraged are not negative in themselves. They offer an opportunity for reflection and inner growth. Use these moments to rest, reassess your goals, and prepare for the next phase of expansion. Everything is temporary. The law of rhythm reminds us that nothing is permanent. If you're going through a difficult time, know that it will pass. And if you're enjoying a moment of success, embrace it, but remain prepared for the changes the future will bring. Practical application example. If you're in a period where nothing seems to be going as planned, instead of fighting against it, use the time to reflect and recharge your energy. Perhaps this is the moment to focus on quieter activities, like meditation or journaling, that will prepare your mind for the next cycle of expansion and action. Law of gender. The law of gender states that everything in the universe contains both masculine and feminine energies. These energies are not related to biological gender, but rather to the qualities of action, masculine, and receptivity, feminine. The balance between these two forces is essential for the harmonious flow of life and creation. How to apply? To apply the law of gender, you must learn to balance your energies of action and receptivity. Take initiative, but also know when it's time to stop and allow things to flow naturally. Action versus reception. Masculine energy is active, assertive, and results-focused. Feminine energy, on the other hand, is receptive, intuitive, and creative. Both are essential for manifesting your desires. If you only act without giving space for receptivity, you may burn out. If you only wait without taking action, your dreams may never materialize. The key is to balance these energies. Use masculine energy to create momentum. When you are determined to achieve a goal, masculine energy comes into play. It's responsible for your willpower, focus, and discipline. This energy pushes you to take action, make plans, and work towards your objectives. Use feminine energy to allow and create. Feminine energy is the receptive and intuitive side. It teaches you to allow things to come to you instead of forcing everything all the time. It's the energy that allows creativity to bloom and helps you listen to your intuition, receiving insights and inspiration from the universe. Balance is essential. The law of gender teaches us that it's necessary to balance action with reception. If you act too much without stopping to rest or allow things to flow naturally, you may feel overwhelmed. On the other hand, if you only wait for things to happen without taking initiative, nothing will be accomplished. Practical application example. Imagine you have the desire to write a book. Masculine energy pushes you to sit down and start writing, create a plan, meet deadlines, and set goals. However, feminine energy is what allows inspiration to flow and creativity to flourish. To successfully write, you need to balance action, writing and planning, with receptivity, allowing ideas to come, reflecting, and listening to your intuition. Now that you understand the 12 universal laws, the power to create the life you desire is in your hands. Each of these laws works in harmony with the others, creating a system of balance and flow that governs the universe. When you consciously apply these laws, you begin to notice subtle yet profound changes in your reality. The key to manifesting your desires lies in the combination of understanding, application, and patience. Remember, it all starts with a thought, but that thought must be aligned with action, emotion, and faith. By working in harmony with these laws, you create a life of abundance, happiness, and fulfillment. What will you manifest next? Comment below and share your experiences with the universal laws. And if you're not yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any transformative content. Let's continue this journey together.